Good evening, this is a breaking news special report. What began as a calm and ordinary morning quickly turned into one of the most shocking global crises in recent history. Reports emerged of a sudden and unexpected escalation between the United States and Iran, sending waves of fear and uncertainty across the world. Early sources claimed that Iran had launched a direct and powerful strike targeting former U.S. President Donald Trump. The news spread rapidly across international media, triggering panic, confusion, and intense global attention. In an unexpected and dramatic development, Donald Trump appeared before the media in a serious and emotional address. In a statement that stunned millions, he reportedly said, "I have accepted defeat." These words echoed across television screens and social media platforms, raising serious questions about the situation. As visuals of military activity, missile alerts, and emergency responses surfaced, the United States moved swiftly to increase national security. Military forces were placed on high alert, and emergency protocols were activated across key locations. Meanwhile, in Iran, state media portrayed the event as a major strategic success. Public reactions varied, with some expressing strong support while others feared the consequences of a larger conflict. Global leaders immediately stepped in, calling for calm and restraint. The United Nations held emergency meetings, urging both sides to avoid further escalation and to seek peaceful dialogue. Across major cities worldwide, citizens watched in fear as tensions continued to rise. Sirens, security alerts, and uncertainty became part of daily life within hours. Behind the scenes, intense diplomatic efforts began to take shape. Secret communications and back-channel negotiations were initiated in an attempt to prevent a full-scale war. As the situation evolved, surprising developments began to emerge. Reports indicated that both sides were considering de-escalation. Diplomatic envoys were dispatched to neutral locations for urgent peace talks. Then came a turning point. Iran announced a temporary ceasefire, signaling a willingness to reduce tensions. Shortly after, Donald Trump addressed the public again, this time expressing cautious optimism and openness to dialogue. The world watched closely as negotiations progressed. Global leaders joined virtual summits, experts analyzed every move, and citizens across nations held on to hope. Gradually, signs of peace began to appear. Military forces stepped back from high-alert positions, and both sides showed interest in reaching a mutual understanding. After hours of intense negotiations, a historic breakthrough was achieved. Both parties agreed to a peace deal, a decision that changed the course of events completely. The announcement sparked celebrations across multiple countries, as people welcomed the end of a rapidly escalating crisis. In his final address, Donald Trump described the agreement as a new beginning for peace. Iranian leadership also confirmed their commitment to long-term stability and cooperation. Markets began to recover, security levels returned to normal, and life slowly moved back to its usual rhythm. Experts later described the situation as a near miss, a moment where the world stood on the edge of a major conflict but stepped back just in time. This event will be remembered as a powerful lesson in the importance of dialogue, patience, and diplomacy. In the end, what started as a moment of fear and uncertainty turned into a story of hope, unity, and peace. This is your final report on a crisis that shocked the world, and reminded us all that peace is always the better choice. Thank you for watching.